This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code ZapDoesTCG. This video is also sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name ZapDoesTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Post Rotation Lugia VSTAR deck in action. Before we are talking about Lugia, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out for daily Pokemon TCG content. So Lugia VSTAR is still around. People thought that it would die off with rotation, but the Japanese people have proven that Lugia VSTAR is still tier 1 post rotation. Summoning Star summons, of course, Archeops into play. If you can get 2 Archeops into play, you can search your deck for like 4 energies every single turn, and that's pretty much broken. The new best friends of Lugia VSTAR are single strike Pokemon. We have Stonjourner being a very strong one pricer with 130 HP, very relevant against stuff like Lost Box, but also can hit Miraidon for weakness, Arceus VSTAR for weakness. It's super cool. There's Tyranitar V, which is going to be able, with 4 single strike energies, to stop 320 damage. Also having that darkness type, very great against Mew VMAX. We still have Drapion in here as another answer. You could also swap that out for an Yveltal if you want to, but Drapion is just the easiest way to deal with Mew. There is a Radiant Tsareena as a Radiant card of choice. We cannot use Charizard anymore. Also, all the amazing rare attackers have rotated, so Radiant Tsareena is the only Radiant card that is going to be great in this meta because of all the spreading that Sableye and Radiant Greninja can bring to the table. We still have 2 out copies of the Lumineon to, of course, search any supporter we want, and the supporter we're using a lot here is the one of Burnette to discard your Archeops, because we no longer have Quick Ball in the format. We now have to rely on capturing Aroma, flipping on coin. If heads, you can get an evolution. If tails, you can get a basic, on top of 4 Ultra Balls, and of course there's still Professor's Research in the deck to discard your entire hand. But more useful is going to be the Zinnia's Resolve, so you don't have to discard all your energies, even though you can get single strike energies back with the Urn of Vitality. Cool special energies that we still have access to is Gift Energy. If you've been playing Regis for a while, you know that Gift Energy is very strong. We also have access to the Regenerative Energy, allowing you to heal 100 damage, which is very great against Lost Box. If they Cramorant Spit into a Lugia, you can heal that off instantly by simply evolving. V-Guard for some additional defense mechanisms, and then 3 double turbo energies as well. So Lugia is still around. Let's test it out today on the ranked ladder on TCG Live and see if we're going to be able to win some games with the updated Lugia deck. Okay. This UIC format, Post Rotation Scarlet and Violet format, we've seen a lot of Lost Box. Lost Box is the deck to beat. Also, Gardevoir seems to be quite popular. And there is, of course, other decks like Arctina. There's the Giratina Lost Box variant. There are Miraidon decks floating around. So that's a little bit how the meta is shaping up right now. If you want to know about the entire tier list that I made, be sure to check video out. There's going to be a lot of videos on post rotation on my channel. Okay, let's go for heads this time around. We're using our World Championship London coin, and unfortunately it is tails, which is not good for Lugia, although we do have Read the Wind, a very powerful way you can draw cards and get Archeops in that discard pile. Also, Lugia can act a little bit like a one-price deck, just because as soon as Lugia VSTAR gets knocked out, you can then go for Stonjourner, and all the rest. So We do have a reasonable hand because we can research. That's going to be very great. We can also go for that judge if we want to turn 1 because we can still use a read the wind afterwards. You just have to note down is that you are not able to attach single strike energies to non-single strike Pokemon. So that could be sometimes a little bit of an issue. So looks like we are up against Gardevoir. The cool thing against Gardevoir is that of course we can target down Gardevoir EX and KO it with Tyranitar. Okay, oh, is that Zoroark? Is that a Kirlia engine and Zoroark? Okay. Now I've seen everything. The cool thing is that Zoroark is very weak against Stonjourner, so we don't have to worry about it in the slightest, and that's all they're doing here. So that's not a very great turn, only 3 cards in hand as well. I think I will just simply research here. We could set ourselves up with a second Lugia, just in case he has the entire bench filled up and KOs us. Maybe that is not the worst idea I've ever seen. Let's go for Professor's Research. Discard that entire hand and see what we have to work with. Okay, we have Capturing Aroma and Ultra Ball, so that's actually pretty good. We have Mesagosa as well, but Mesagosa helps the opponent out. Okay, let's go for that Capturing Aroma. What do I want? Heads or tails? It is a heads. What does that mean? We can get an evolution Pokemon, right? Yeah, exactly. Let's just get Archeops. Let's just get this job done while we're at it. We have Capturing Aroma and we have Mesagosa, but first of all I'll use Ultra Ball. Get rid of this, get rid of this, and I will probably get out a Lumineon here because our hand actually is not looking too bright, and we still have more ways to find Lugia VSTAR. There's 3 Lugia VSTARs, doubling up on Stonjourner here. I also want to check my energies. That's something you want to be doing when you're playing Lugia. 3 single strike energies, we did give up on the 1. Double turbo energy, regenerative energy, V-guard energy is gonna help us out as well. And there's 2 urns to work. Okay, 2 are work out with. Let's just get Lumineon. Not gonna slap it down quite yet because I don't think the opponent will be playing Path to the Peak. If they are, that's gonna be super bad, but I'm not gonna slap down Mesagosa quite yet. This is going to be my turn. I didn't find an energy, so no read the wind for me. But on the other hand, we have 2 Lugias set up and there's 2 Archeops in our discard pile. Oh, here comes the Kirlia. Evolution happening. So Kirlia is here. And there is a judge. Okay, our Lumineon search was pretty bad. I just want to get those Archeops in the discard pile. So that we only need to find like 1 Lugia VSTAR. And wow, here we go. Ultra Ball already. We can start swinging right now. There's a refinement coming. We could Ultra Ball, go for Lumineon, or just instantly summon Lugia VSTAR and start swinging with that. How much HP does Zoroark VSTAR has? I don't know how much HP it has. Maybe like 270, if I'm not mistaken. 270. That means if they don't slap down Dunsparce, we could be in a great situation. Yeah, this is the opponent's entire turn. That's like pretty bad. Another Archeops. So like all the Archeops get... Let's just take prize cards, shall we? I could go for Lumineon, but we're gonna be taking prize cards. Lumineon, 3 Lugia VSTAR, right? 3 Lugia VSTAR, 2 Ultra Ball, Mesagosas as well. I think I have to go for Lumineon just to get a little bit of a setup going. Yeah, the opponent has a slow start, so might as well. We're also going to be slapping that out Urn of Vitality, putting that back in the deck. So now Lumineon comes on board. And I'll go for the big old Professor's Research. Yes, I'll use Luminia's Sign. And let's see here. Professor's Research. The only thing we need to look for is Lugia VSTAR, right? Could have also just gotten Lugia VSTAR out, but I want to have like a bigger hand. Okay, Lugia VSTAR is here. We have the Capturing Aroma as well, which could be very great. Over here, let us use the Summoning Star. Here we go. Summoning Star. Double Arceus, or actually Archeops, not Arceus. From the discard pile, let's grab them while they're fresh. Archeops, both of them. We can also use that gift energy, which is super strong. Let's just attach up the turn here. Then use the Primal Turbo I will get, so second turn Lugia VSTAR with 2 Archeops is just very crazy. Let's get this and the V-Guard to make ourselves more tanky. Look at that, such crazy energy acceleration. It is all still possible with Lugia VSTAR. And now that we had that out of the way, I probably will get myself, I could get Tyranitar or Stonjourner, to be honest. Tyranitar or Stonjourner, depends on if they have like Dunsparce or not. Maybe we can just accelerate 1 tiny energy to an Archeops, so we have that retreat option. I don't think it's going to be able to KO us, but just in case, just like 1 tiny energy. There's still like 3 single strike energies here. We can either get out, yeah, don't show this again. We're only going to accelerate 1. Let's get it on the Archeops itself. Let's go. And I will wait with the Capturing Aroma until we're certain, although we could draw more cards. This is where we're at right now. Tempest Dive. They could still judge us, I suppose. So the Curlia of the opponent gets annihilated, obliterated by the Tempest Dive. And we are taking our first prize card. So Lugia VSTAR, if you can get 2 Archeops up, there's not a lot the opponent could do here. So in this situation, okay, we have Burnette, not necessary since we did discard all the Archeops that we have already in deck. So they're promoting the Zoroark. So what we could do, Capturing Aroma, find Tyranitar and go for that. If not, if the Capturing Aroma fails, we can ball something from the bench. Okay, there is a judge. We are getting judged again. So this time around, I did not play my Capturing Aroma, so it's fine. It is definitely fine. We can still draw into it again, and we draw into double Capturing Aroma. This is a little bit gambling because we definitely need a Tails so we can find a basic Pokemon, right? We also have Lumineon for boss is the capability. They have the V-Guard energy and we no longer have Choice Belt in our list, so we are capped out. We're actually only slapping 200 because of the DTE. And they're hit and running for 0 damage because of V-Guard energy, don't forget. And they are not switching out? What? Why wouldn't you switch out? Here's Stonjourner, and that's pretty much going to be game. That is pretty much going to be game. So Primal Turbo again. And yeah, it's weak to fighting, so let's get those single strike energies on there. That's going to be 140, 160. And might as well get that gift energy onto the Stonjourner there as well. Let's do that. So yeah, they already concede. So yeah, Zoroark VSTAR, a glaring weakness to fighting, and Lugia now has friends in the form of Stonjourner. So that is beautiful, beautiful to see that yeah, people thought like, oh no, I have to sell my Lugias now. It's not that great anymore, but testing has shown that it's still a fantastic deck. A little bit less consistent, a little bit less powerful attackers because at the moment we don't have like crazy attackers. Like we cannot use Charizard because there's going to be a luminous energy coming in the next set. But for now, we're not able to, of course, utilize Charizard, so we may have to make do with Radiant Tsareena, although that is actually better against the oh so popular Lost Box deck. Okay, next opponent, Kurisaki. Could that be a Japanese player? Yes or no? I don't know. We are still in the Snobble rank, but we have been doing quite well, winning a lot of games, trying to get to better players. Because Zoroark, as people thought like that Zoroark VSTAR is an interesting deck. Let's say heads again, just for statistic wise. Let's just try to go first. Yes, come on, we can go first. Going first with Lugia is always such a blessing if you're able to find a Lugia V. But we are playing the bigger counts, right? 4 Lugia V, 3 Mesagosa, 4 Ultra Ball. Look at that. Look at that. That's fantastic. We are not able to use Read the Wind, but we do have a Lugia. I don't think I'll be utilizing the Ultra Ball quite yet. We can definitely do that next turn to go for... It depends on what we are up against, to be honest. Okay, it looks like it's Miraidon. Whoa, Miraidon can definitely dunk, so we definitely need to find a second copy of Lugia. But on the other hand, if we're gonna have to get out a second copy of Lugia, we probably lose the game already. Yeah, that's scary. We definitely could get dunked. We could get dunked. I think I will just put a V-Guard energy over here. and not bench anything, and then go for the Ultra Ball to get Lumineon and go from there. Because with V-Guard Energy we have 250 HP, and that means their max damage output is like 120, right? With Raikou. Unless they have a lot of luck with their electric generators, then they could typically slap it. Yeah, there's Raikou already. 120 is their max damage output. And the V-Guard Energy, is that before or after weakness? Let's just hope we survive, I suppose. So Miraidon gets out all the lightning attackers. The only thing we need to do here is... yeah, we can definitely get Burnette in the house. Ultra Ball, Lumineon, Burnette, evolve, and slap damage with Lugia. And then go for some Stonjourners afterwards. That's actually not too bad. If we survive this hit, it's still going to be great. Mareep. Oh no, electric generator. Please whiff. If they have 2 energies, we're done for. 1, 2. Oh, they're doing it to Raikou. That's bad. Don't they have an energy in hand? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I survived because of V-Guard Energy, right? 120? 120 to 40? To 40 minus 30? I think we survived. If that is the case, yeah, they could have KO'd us if they went for Miraidon, but little did they know that we have a V-Guard Energy. Oh, they had so many energies. Why didn't they end the game with Miraidon? They're slapping 220. That's a huge misplay. They can do it again though, but they've already retreated, and I don't think they have another switch out, so another electric generator. Look at this deck, having like so many energy acceleration turn 1. Pretty scary. Fleet-footed on top of it. Maybe they think we have like a gift energy or something. Lightning Rondo. I think we survive, right? We survive! We survive, and we are gonna be taking the first couple of prize cards, shall we? Wow, they really misplayed on that part. So we have Lugia VSTAR. And now it's pretty awkward. We are definitely gonna be getting that gift energy over here. Lumineon is gonna have to work out here. Get rid of this, get rid of that. And yeah, with Ultra Ball, we can... they misplayed so badly. I'm glad I'm still alive. So definitely Lumineon. And let's see if Burnette is in the list. She is in the list, alright. It's time for Burnette action. And we have Ultra Ball to fetch more stuff later, which is great. We can also still rely on a DTE attachment and set ourselves up so have some free retreat, because we're slapping enough damage here. Luminous Sign, yes! Let's find Burnette. And I have like a cool looking Burnette in real life as well. So that V-Guard Energy strategy definitely worked out. They should have attacked with Miraidon 100% of the time, but now we're gonna see Lugia in action. Let's go, Burnette. Archeops, you are all going in that discard pile. And now, okay, there's also free retreat with the Beach Court. I don't think they have any other stadium. They could, potentially. Summoning Star in the house. Double Archeops. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. Come on. And then we utilize the Primal Turbo. And I will accelerate Lucky Energy to draw more cards and maybe Regenerative Energy. We can save those DTEs for later, I suppose. If they don't attack Lugia. Like, I don't know how the interaction works between like Gift Energy and Lucky Energy. Which one gets activated first? I have no idea. And we could knock off that Beach Court, but that Beach Court does help us out as well. We have an Urn. We have 4 of these. I think I will just use 1 DTE. Yeah, I'll use 1 DTE on our Archeops. Just so we have some free retreat option, then we can Ultra Ball everything away and see how we go from there, getting Stonjourner thrown up in the mix. Let's go! Tempest Dive! I think I'll leave the Beach Court behind, it's fine. You want to discard the beach card? No, I don't want to discard the beach card. And this is how Lugia survives, apparently. So we could also try and play Dunsparce, but I don't think Dunsparce is necessary when you can swing back with 1-price Stonjourners. And Tyranitar also joins into the mix. Tyranitar could KO a Regieleki VMAX. Definitely something that Tyranitar VMAX, actually Tyranitar V could do. Attachment, and Miraidon is able to swing for huge damage onto Lugia VSTAR. I'm glad this game was not over if the opponent attacked with Miraidon, but you don't always see a Miraidon deck attack with Miraidon turn 1 going second, so at least that's great. So we get judged, it's fine. We have Lucky Energy, we have Gift Energy. We are going to be drawing at least until we have 7, and the only thing we need is like a Stonjourner. We also have Tsareena, which can target down Regieleki VMAX. There's the Regieleki VMAX. I think we have to go 2-2-2. 2-2-2 is the best way. And at this point, I will just... We have Ultra Ball, so we can just safely set up not Miraidon, Stonjourner. And if we get Stonjourner, we are going to be able to one-shot Miraidon EX quite easily. Okay, a Photon Blaster for 500 damage. The Transistor ability of Regieleki VMAX taken into account that. So, Lucky Energy activates first. Then we get knocked out, and then Gift Energy activate. Okay, so that is the interaction here. Interesting, they only have 1 card in hand, but they will get 2 prize cards here. And Beach Card is still around, so I will just promote Lumineon. Let's go. Back to us. Lugia VSTAR, something we won't utilize anymore, so we're Ultra Balling away Lugia and Pumpkaboo? I guess so. Get rid of these. And let's get our good friend Stonjourner in the house. Let's go. Could also get out Tyranitar, I suppose. I don't think they have a way to KO Tyranitar, but I would rather go 1-prize mode. Next up, it's time for Primal Turbo. We do have a Tsareena in hand as well, which can gust up more Pokemon. Single Strike. Energies coming along just fine. Here we go. Maybe we are, with Mesagosa, able to find another Stonjourner. That would be actually pretty good. They can still attack with Raikou, I suppose, but Raikou is like a super easy Pokemon to knock out. Stonjourner in the active. Let's slap down the V-Gunner energy over here. Overlapping the Beach Court. Maybe we find another Stonjourner and then that's as good as game. Mesagosa! It's all coin flips with Lugia this time around, but that hasn't stopped top tier decks from being good. Think about Mew VMAX and the Cramomatic. It is a Tails, so unfortunately no Stonjourner for me. We could still go for Tsareena or Research, but if we Research, we might draw into Single Strike energies, right? Probably, but we can also draw. I think I'll just still go for the Research, right? Because then we can draw into Urns, which are, yeah, here are the Urns. We also have Tyranitar, which can be kind of a threat. We have the Urn to retreat, attach of the turn. I think I'll Ultra Ball here. I'll get rid of this one. Could have gone for the Capturing Aroma, but let's go for this instead. Ultra Ball. Could have slapped down Tyranitar here as well, I suppose. But I'm a big fan of the stones. The Stonjourners are now... look at this. We're turning into a 1-prize deck. There we go. And we could already start accelerating to the other one with Primal Turbo. It's gonna be 1 Single Strike. I didn't want to draw into this one, but there's 4 of them in there, so let's get this one and Gift Energy. And that's how lightning decks like Miraidon actually get a very tough time because of the Stonjourner in Lugia. So next round we can attack again. This looks great. We have Urn as well. And yeah, say goodbye. Say your prayers with the Giga Hammer. Actually, now that I think about it, could I KO'd it with the other attack? No. If I had a third copy of Single Strike Energy, then I could have done that. But doesn't matter because we can just simply retreat and KO anything in our path, because we can retreat, Urn, and Archeops, and then we win the game. 1, 2. Ta-ta! And we only need to take 2 more prize cards. That probably they're gonna be giving us the Mareep, I suppose. No, it's gonna be Raikou, which has 1 retreat cost. It has 1 retreat cost, but that's fine. That is totally fine. There is an electric generator along. Not that it's gonna help anytime. And this time around, it fails. So yeah. They had a lot of luck with their electric generators early on. They just attached to Raikou, give it a slap, I suppose. Tsareena? Are they gonna go after Lumineon? No, they're discarding Arven and drawing 5 fresh cards. Like, in this situation, we don't actually need anything on our board anymore. We can simply attach the single strike energy from our hand to Stonjourner and win the game on the spot. They could have like maybe attacked with Reggie. Yeah, they just concede. So another victory for Lugia VSTAR. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content I'm putting out every single day, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. I also wish that they will speed up TCG Live at one point, because it does feel like a little bit slowish right now. Definitely slower than TCG Online before it. But at least we're able to showcase some gameplay, which is the thing I like most. Okay, do we get to the next level? We're at 460. Is it 460? 460. I think if we play one more, we might get to the next level. I don't know what the next one is. Is it Balbazar? So Lugia slapping the versus ladder like nobody's business. Let's play one more. We're up against a Psychic deck. That could be Gardevoir EX, Mew VMAX, or Lost Box. Those are like 3 main archetypes that are all playing Psychic Pokemon. Okay, let's say heads again. Yeah, let's say heads again. Normally I would say tails never fails, but since it worked out last time, it works out again. So let's go first. Hopefully we start with Lugia. I'm also doubting to maybe put in like some additional search cards like Nesball, because you don't always start with Lugia. This time around we start with Lumineon. Oh, that's super bad. That is super bad. Starting with Lumineon is definitely not what you want to be seeing here. We of course have Collapse Stadium to get rid of it, I suppose. We can Ultra Ball. Yo, this is bad. And we're up against Mew as well. Mew VMAX. Okay. We have a Stonjourner, which is very bad in this match. Although if they escape Rope, we can give Stonjourner, right? We have Drapion as well, by the way. Ultra Ball. Get rid of Collapsed Stadium. And do we get rid of Tyranitar? I will get rid of Tyranitar and just slap with Drapion, I suppose. Nah. Let's get rid of Stonjourner. I don't know. I just hope they're not playing Meloetta. Let's hope they play the DTE build. So Drapion is in the house. That's great. Another Lumineon. 3 Archeops. 3 Archeops. Let's check. Yeah, Burnette is in the list as well. 2 single strike energies. There's one in the hand. V-Guard energy. Yeah, if they rope us, we're done. So I think we need to slap down Tyranitar here. I think we need to. And then already attaching to Tyranitar? Yeah, that's the only energy we can attach, right? Oh boy. That's the end of our turn. So next turn we evolve and hopefully top deck Archeops, so we can Tsareena, discard it. Whatever the case is. There's Battle VIP Pad. I think we're gonna get slapped by a Mew VMAX here. No Meloetta? No Meloetta just yet. It is Mew and it is Genesect. That is just fine. Nest Ball is of course the new card that Mew VMAX plays because Quick Ball has rotated. Another Mew. This is not looking too bright. Not looking too bright. Having Lumineon in the active position. I already gave up on our collapsed stadium as well. There's the DTE on the Mew, so no Meloetta Dunk. That's great. Are they gonna judge us? We only have 2 cards, I don't think so. DTE. Okay, that's 2 DTEs gone. Oh, they have Meloetta. They have Meloetta. Why wouldn't they go for... Why wouldn't they go for the Alessa Sparkle KO and then already be ahead in the price trade? They did check their deck, so maybe they only have... Maybe there's 2 Fusion Energies priced. Maybe that is the case. That could be the case. There is Alessa. Yeah, they definitely could have knocked out this Lumineon here. But as mentioned, there could have been 2 Fusion Energies priced, so... Fusion Strike system again. Well, the cool thing is we have Lugia and the V-Guard energy making ourselves pretty tanky, which is always nice. Oh, back, it is our turn now. There's Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball is actually pretty great because if... yeah, I'm gonna have to go for Tsareena and discard Ultra Ball because Lugia VSTAR is a little bit more important at this point. Yeah, discard cards. We're gonna draw 5. Not the biggest output in the world, I would say. What is this hand? Oh boy. Yeah. If Lumineon, they're probably gonna gust around. Although, how many bosses in here? 1 boss. Will they have boss in hand? If they boss, they could also have escape rope. Maybe it's just better to set this one up, and if we have a single strike energy and this seems so bad. It is seemingly super bad. I'll just attach here and just end the turn, I suppose. If we get a single strike energy, we can slap 200 on the Mew. Maybe they evolve both Mews, maybe they don't. Wow, that Tsareena was actually pretty bad. There is the escape rope. Yeah, let's promote this one so we can at least draw some cards if Tyranitar gets knocked out. And then we still have Drapion, right? If we can get that Lugia VSTAR and maybe KO 3 Pokemon with it before it gets knocked out, could still do something. Chromatic Heads. Well, that's scary. Yeah, this is a typical brickish hand. Starting with Lumineon, don't want to see it. Double Ultra Ball down the drain. So maybe having that Stonjourner set up there. Okay, Alessa Sparkle. So there weren't Fusion Energies priced. They just said like, I'm not gonna dunk, I'm gonna do it now. That gives it at least a chance. If we can have Ultra Ball, we can get a V-guarded Lugia VSTAR that can slap for some damage onto the Meloetta Fusion Strike system, or they just attack with Mew, and yeah, we're definitely gonna be drawing 3 cards because of Gift Energy, then draw off the turn. So we still have Drapion as well. So now I'm glad I'm playing Drapion. I don't know if it's gonna be helping out or not. Cross Fusion Strike. Oh wow, they're just KOing me. It's time for Drapion to shine, I suppose. Ultra Ball is here. Okay, we have Burnette as well. Okay. We have Burnette as well. Alright. Alright, this is not bad. We don't need to use Burnette per se. Although we can then use Ultra Ball for more stuff. Probably need to Boss's Orders as well. I don't know if Meloetta can dish out enough damage to KO Drapion. So I think I will just go for Burnette. Then we discard some Archeops. There's still a Tyranitar in there as well. That's great. Alright, we can finally use Summoning Star. And the Summoning Star will get ourselves 2 Archeops again. Alright. And if we attack with Tyranitar, we can still save Drapion for later. I think Tyranitar has more HP, but let's go for capturing Aroma. It is the heads. Now we get an evolution Pokemon. Not what I wanted to be seeing, but alright. Thinning out the deck, I suppose. Yeah, I cannot use this. Oh yeah, I can use it. It's just not shining. That's what it is. Sure. Ultra Ball. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I don't know if they play Path to the Peak. If they are, I think I'll just attack with Drapion here and then swing with Tyranitar later. Sounds like a plan, because I do think we're gonna get knocked out here. There's the Drapion. That's the attach of turn. We can retreat. Put that Drapion up front. And we can already KO Mew VMAX, but maybe it's better for us to use Primal Turbo, thinning out the deck a little bit. Maybe getting the Gift Energy on Drapion is also not too bad. And maybe a V-Guard on there as well. So they have a little bit of a tough time to KO it. That's actually not bad. So V-Guard on this guy, Gift Energy on this guy. We have the Urn as well. I don't want to be drawing into my single strike energies because I'm going to be needing them for Tyranitar. How many in there? Only one. Okay. Only one. I will use this Primal Turbo as well. We need DTE for the Tyranitar as well, so I would just... Yeah, there's still one DTE in there as well, so I think I'll just accelerate the double turbo energy onto Lugia. Lugia can also do some havoc here and there. We can still use it to retreat. Here we go. I would definitely need Tyranitar, right? So maybe the Urn here is not a bad idea per se. Because we're gonna be drawing more, because we're drawing already 3 prize cards here, right? Let's go Dynamic Tail and a Drapion slaps a Mew VMAX around. 6 damage counters coming onto Archeops, the 1 prize Pokemon. And we're taking 3 prize cards here, so either way, they already use choice, but they can like play a lot of power tablets and then KO us with Meloetta, which would be super annoying. We'll see what happens. Maybe we should have gotten like Tyranitar V as the attack here, because that has 230, and now with the V-Guard would have been the same situation, right? 260 HP or 240 HP. Is that the same? Let's see here. How many power tablets down the drain? 0. 0 power tablets. They need to like attack with Meloetta here, play all their tablets. They evolve to Mew VMAX? What? Why would you do that? That does indicate that if we find Boss's Orders and Tyranitar, we win. Tablet and Cram-O-Matic. Getting rid of the Battle VIP Pass. Coin flipping. It is a heads, of course. They are getting all heads with Cram-O-Matic. Maybe another power tablet. At two power tablets at 140, 170, 200. 200 if they play like 2 more. What? We are alive because of V-Guard energy. What is this? Opponent, no. Yeah, I probably would have just capturing Aroma, find Tyranitar, and swooped away with Tyranitar. But yeah. How about this? Dynamic Tail. Let's go. And 60 on this Archeops. Let's go. So how to beat Mew VMAX. Step 1, play Drapion, have a good time. And we also a little bit lucky because the opponent didn't actually KO us with Meloetta at turn 1. That's something you need to do when you're playing the fusion build, but looks like Lugia 3-4-0 is a strong deck. It is still doing what it needs to do. Burnette is super cool to utilize, and yeah, I'm liking it so far. So let me know in the comments how you feel about Lugia VSTAR. Are you going to be trying this deck out yourself? I want to know everything down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by slapping the hell out of the like button. Go check the sponsors out, PokemonStore.com, the best place for TCG Live code cards. You can use the coupon code TCG for 5% off. There's yourplaymat.com where you're able to create your own custom playmat from scratch. Links down below. They ship worldwide, by the way, and you can get 10% off by clicking that link. There's also cardmarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. And last but not least is going to be Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. Links down below to help support the channel. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace!